All right, again, welcome to our first week of Ignite Your Why theme for January. This first week is going to be the free shorter workouts. If you want to get the longer workouts, then let me know by Sunday. Because we're trying to make these videos shorter, I do want to run through what our workout plan is going to be. And with more folks joining the program and like doing their version of their workout, we're going to be going off of RPE, which is your rate of perceived exertion. This first week, we're going to keep it at a 6 or 60% of your effort, which means leaving about 4 reps in the tank. On the online platform, you'll see that you have different options that if you're at home using dumbbells versus if you're at the gym using a barbell. If you are using a barbell, just kind of know that your reps are probably going to be a little bit lower to get to that RPE of 6. But if you're at home and you're using dumbbells, then you might have to do a little bit more reps, so like 12, maybe even 15 reps. Just keep that in mind that there's no designated rep amount that you have to do. We're just shooting for what feels good for that day, and that's going to be, this week is going to be the 60%. Okay, so let's go in what our workout is. All right, we're gonna start with our squat. I'm gonna show barbell squats today, and we're gonna do 2 sets here for our YouTube shorter workout. After that, we're gonna do a superset of a single leg RDL. That's the one where we keep our hips high. And then we're going to, I have this little like Pilates thing. So I'm gonna use this since I'm at home. And I'm gonna do adduction squeezes 4 ways. The 4 ways that I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna hit whatever rep amount. So I'll probably hit 8 reps just because I already know that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit the first 8 reps. I'm gonna do range of motion and control. Then I'm gonna pulse for 8 reps. So after I'm done doing my range of motion, then I'm gonna hold it in and do my 8 reps. Then the third way is I'm gonna hold it for the 8 seconds. And then the last way, I'm gonna hit the full range of motion again for the 8 reps. So again, keeping our workout shorter here, I'm just gonna hit 1 round of each of these. Then I'll rest, and then I'm gonna get warmed up for my assisted pull-up. Again, I'm gonna hit 2 rounds here, and I'm gonna load up a band around the squat rack here, and I'm gonna be doing that. Again, I'm still hitting an RPE of 6 with all of these. And then after I'm done with my 2 rounds of my pull-ups, then I'm gonna come down and knock out just 1 set of my bent over row and my plank pulls. All right, so if you don't have access to something that you can squeeze, even like a pillow if you're at home, then like that works totally fine. Or if you're at the gym, use the adduction machine. Same rep scheme though, like same 4 ways. So you're still gonna hit your range of motion, you're still gonna pulse, you're still gonna hold and hit your range of motion again. Okay, let's warm up on the barbell. All right, after I've done my body weight warm up, I'm gonna now warm up to my working weight for the barbell. I always start with an empty bar. If you know me, roll the bar to the end of the J hook, get under it, and we'll do about 6 reps here. So we're just warming up. Oh yeah, I feel stiff. All right, walking it in. And I'm gonna go ahead and add 25s. Yeah, use this. All right, I think I'll still, let's see how this feels first. I'm gonna shoot for like 6 reps or so for my working set. Let's see how this feels. Okay, walking in it. Honestly, I'm gonna keep that because that feels about 60% for me. So I'm gonna set a timer for 1.5 minutes and I'm gonna rest. So, okay. Okay, timer's up. Ready to go again. Hitting my 6 reps. Keeping my RPE again at 6. So maybe this round I'm a little bit more tired. So maybe I only hit 5 reps. That's totally fine. but I think I can do 6 here. Here's 5, one more. All right, walking it in, making sure that we want that good quality range of motion and all of that. All right, that's my 2 rounds there. Now I'm gonna get my dumbbell for my single leg RDL. And then I'm gonna grab this little circle thing because I'm gonna do the 4-way adduction squeezes. I'm just gonna keep that up there so that way we can get right into it. All right, weight is in the hand that the same leg is going back. All right. Nice and slow. That's 1. 2. 3. Nice and slow. 4, loading up the hamstring, squeezing the butt. I do want to show you too, this foot, I'm trying to keep that toe pointed down, and if anything, like pigeon-toed. I think I've got 1 more. Okay, other leg. Turn this way this time. All right, focus. Halfway. I think I hit 8 on the other side. 6. Maybe that's 5. 6. Let me go 2 more. 7. Feeling it. And 8. Okay. So then now I'm going to grab whatever you're going to squeeze with. So I'll go this way so you can kind of see. Place this in between the knees. All right, and then with this, I'm gonna come up into a bridge. So I'm gonna go 8 reps, controlled. Here's 6, 7, 8. Now I'm gonna pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm holding 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm shaking 4, 3, 2, 1, and then controlled reps again. Not resting, don't let up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh yeah, I still got a good burn. Okay. Done with our legs. Now I'm gonna set up for the pull-up up here. Oh, same thing. I'm familiar with knowing where I'm kind of at. I'm gonna shoot for 6 reps here. Maybe 8. Again, I'm trying to leave some in the tank. This is gonna be pretty springy, so we'll see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think I could go to 12, so I am gonna stop there And I'm gonna rest for probably just a minute. If anything, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna drop this purple one just because it was only hard on the very top, where this one I'll get a little bit more challenging in the range of motion. But now I might only go to like 6 reps or so. Yeah. All right, we're resting. Grab water. All right. I'm gonna go this direction this time. Okay. Only because I make funny faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, I'm keeping it there. Resting again. I'm grabbing my dumbbells out for our bent row. And this is the one, our superset, where we're gonna go row right into a plank pull. All right, resting about a minute or so. All right, let's grab those dumbbells. And we are going to hinge and row. Again, leaving about 4 in the tank. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, keeping it at 10. Dropping one of the weights. And then coming down to a plank position. So I'm gonna do these up on my toes. Quick reminder that this is an anti-rotation movement. So when we're in our plank and we pick up a hand, we're not rotating our hips at all. We're trying to keep those hip bones square as we do our pull. Second reminder is that we're always taking the opposite hand, reaching under and pulling it across. We're not doing same arm and picking it up and setting it down. Okay. Shoot. Let's see if I can get like 6 of these. Again, keeping it at my RPE of 6. So I'm shooting for like 6 to 8 on each side, on my toes. Okay. Wind the toes for stability. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 2 more. 7, 8, and 8. Okay, that was challenging, but it was like a good hard of just getting used to the movements. All right, this is our first workout preview of what our bigger workouts can be that will be a little bit longer, more information. With the Strong Inside and Out program, you're able to track your workouts, and then you'll have more coach support from me and a community chat where we'll support one another.